Good morning, everybody. I don't know if you guys have ever wondered what it's like to drive a brand new bus over a pass in the middle of winter. And we are talking no ordinary pass. We're talking to Breckenridge, from Denver to Breckenridge, which has gained over 5,000 or 6,000 feet in elevation in like 60 or 70 miles. So it's gonna be crazy. New bus, not a new pass. We've driven it a couple times, but middle of winter.
Not in this bus. And it's the first time when we were coming to Jellystone, which is where we are right now, our brakes actually started smoking. And it was because it was the first time that they've really been like used going down and up hills. So we shall see how good this goes. We don't have the car connected, so that should help a lot.
We're gonna leave the car unconnected. Yep.
So Jason's gonna ride with Dad in the bus, and I'm gonna ride with my mom in the car. And Norman's gonna be riding with us. So we're gonna have the fun car. And they're gonna be like,
we're literally about to pull out. So it's about to get interesting.
He thinks he's so funny this morning.
Yep. There they are.
There he is. There they are. Did he tap on them for you?
No, he didn't. Well, he kind of did, yeah.
He taps on them like they're AirPods when you want to talk to him like he's pausing. You know what? If that's all it takes to amuse him on a travel day, then we'll do it. That's some cheap entertainment right there. Who knows what he's got going on in between those things?
What are you doing? What are you
Nothing,
doing?
you called me. It's cold, my hands are cold.
Bet your ears aren't cold though.
What's that?
Bet your ears aren't cold.
No, not at all. Sarah would be happy to know that I'm cleaning the black tank with her earmuffs on.
I bet. What else do we got to do inside to get ready?
Well, I mean, this isn't exactly how we live. It is a little bit chaotic. We really don't have to do a lot. I'm making some bagels. So I'm using this microwave convection oven thing. I've got it on convection oven, and I'm doing our bagels in it because we don't really have a separate toaster. And so that, it didn't even have to heat up, buddy. Like, I put it on for 5 minutes and they were almost done. Like, it didn't even have to heat up at 350 convection. So that was cool. So we're doing that. When that's done, we'll put a few things in there. I've got all of our water bottles and cups over here filled with ice, and everybody can get what they want. And the rest of the stuff is just part of us not being able to move in yet. So once we get to Breckenridge today, then we can blow this place up. Like, everything that's in a cushion can pretty much find a home by the end of the day today. But we just can't do it till we get there because I have storage bins. I have all these cool little plastic containers for the pantry coming, and a lot of that stuff is just pantry items. So it's driving me crazy, but the end is in sight. So
Good.
We're gonna have some bagels. That's what we're gonna do.
Moment of truth. She gonna start? What's her name? Shirley?
I think we're going to name her Shirley.
I like Shirley.
Where did Shirley come
I don't know, it seems like a good...
from? Big Cheryl? I don't know. We gotta think on that.
Here we go.
So, with something that has airbags, it's really important to get the airbags full because everything runs off the airbags. All of the brakes, all of the steering, the seat, everything. And so what you want to do is you want to get your bus fired up early, especially when it's really cold, and let it run for a little bit here, maybe 20-30 minutes even.
There
And
we
Big
go.
Shirley fired right up. Boom,
Talking
baby!
about.
That's after all our battery issues, so that was a little sketchy. So our bus will beep for a while the airbags are filling up and everything's starting to do its stuff.
Norman got his new bed, and now he's just kind of chilling like a villain. You know, Jason eating his bagel, getting nutrients for the day. Dad and Mom are stowing stuff for the thing, and I am videoing everybody stowing stuff for the thing. So I think I have the best job.
So we got the cruise control set, speed limit 75. I like to ride 68-ish. We're leaving out of Colorado Springs, Larkspur area. Right now the temperature is 52 degrees. It's a beautiful travel day. Sure, I know it's cold up there, but it's a bluebird day, so we're excited to finally get up that mountain.
started our trek up the mountain.
Literally just now coming into the mountains, and it is already steep, but that's okay. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna get past some of these trucks, so we're not following them.
So you said we have to go up, then down, then up and down again?
So it kind of goes up coming out of Denver, right out of Denver, and then you kind of go down a little ways through Idaho Springs, and then it's just a slow, steady climb all the way up into Summit County, up through the Eisenhower Tunnel and everything that goes along with that. So the trick is to just keep the bus moving, but also you don't want to overheat the bus. So it's just a fine line of pushing it, but not pushing it too much. The last thing we want to do is overheat on this pass going up through here. We're just going to take our time, and it'll certainly take us a lot longer than it will in the car, but that's okay. It's just what it is.
Made it down the first big part, right?
Yeah, we had our first 2 miles at 7% grade. Just kind of getting the Jake brake dialed in, which is an exhaust brake. I didn't have to touch the brakes the whole 2 miles, which was great. The bus held the speed, and so now we got a fairly easy. It's just going to be uphill for the most part until we get to the tunnel, and then once we get to the tunnel, that's the steepest part coming out of the tunnel down into Summit County. So we're going to stop up here and fuel up just before we go up the mountain, so we have a full tank of fuel, or as close to it as we can when we get to Summit County. And yeah, we're ready to rock and roll.
Okay, we just pulled in. Well, we pulled in 15 minutes ago to the fuel stop, and we just got fuel and we're about to head out. Where are we in terms to Breckenridge?
Right now, it says we have an arrival time of 2 o'clock, so we're still 1 hour away. It wouldn't be 1 hour in the car, but it's 1 hour in the bus, and this will reactivate once we get moving. But yeah, so this is the last fuel stop heading west on 70, coming out of Denver for a while. And I wanted to have the bus filled up when we park it for a couple months, just in case we would lose power or anything like that. We would have the ability to run the generator, things like that.
Look at all that traffic leaving. Sunday afternoon, they're leaving, we're going.
So we're coming up on the Loveland Pass, and you can see the Loveland ski area up there. We're going to get ready to go through the Eisenhower Tunnel and drop down into Summit County. This is more of a local ski area. We've never skied here, but I heard it's just some really great skiing, especially when they get some fresh powder. There's chairlifts all through here. You can see some chairlifts up there on the mountain ahead of us.
Oh yeah. All up there. So technically this tunnel we're about to drive through was built underneath the ski resort.
We tried to get up here a couple of days, well, yesterday, we had chain laws in effect, so we could not start our drive up, so we had to wait until today to make that happen. You can see we're getting ready to come out of the tunnel. This is one of the most beautiful views ever whenever you come into Summit County. And I think as you come out of this tunnel, it's spectacular as you're getting ready to see. So we got 7 miles at 7%. Alright, all the air brakes are good. Alright, we're going to turn our flashers on. And we're just going to ease down this mountain. So we're we're in Frisco, and we're waiting for a bay to wash the rig. There's an outside bay right here, and we just want to wash all the road grime off. They use it's called magnesium or something like that when they do the roads here. And since we're going to be stationary for the next 3.5 months or so, 4 months, whatever it is, we just want to get the bus as good and clean as we possibly can, so that when we pull it in there, we just have to maybe wipe it off a little bit and get some of this road grime off. But there's a gentleman who's pulled his truck in the oversized bay, which is fine. We're gonna wheel in there and get the bus cleaned up, and we'll probably clean the car too while we're here.
How was that drive down the mountain?
It was perfect. The bus did a great job. I didn't have to touch the brakes one time. The engine brake in the low gears held it. It was just a perfect day coming down the mountain.
So here's a little story about this engine. See that lip right here? So this all had ice on top of it, and as we were pulling over, underneath the bus, the mufflers are like right underneath. The front wheels were up here, and the back wheels were down there. So they were at an angle. So as the front wheels were coming over, the muffler was scraping. There was a solid 2 or 3 inches of ice, and that's what it was hitting on. We had to take that
The water one.
the water gun, whatever, and we had to spray away all the ice. That's why there's no ice here, but there's all ice there. And if we wouldn't have done that, we could have possibly been in a really bad situation. But that was our little story getting in here. We arrived. We are finally at Tiger Run here in Breckenridge, Colorado. And we're getting ready to pull in. I'm hopping out. I'm gonna video us pulling in. My mom's gonna help my dad. We got the stuff washed, and now I'm gonna back this sucker in here, and it is finally time to be here. What's happening? We just pulled in here at Tiger Run, and I'm gonna let you guys take the story.
So we pulled in, about 10 minutes before getting here, we pulled over to wash the car, wash the coach, and the power wouldn't work. The inverter isn't working properly. So we pulled into Tiger Run because, we're 10 minutes away to go back to Denver's. Well, it's way more than a 2-hour trip because it's Sunday afternoon, and everybody that was on the mountain for the weekend was headed back. The traffic coming at us on I-70 was incredible.
I took some video. They saw.
Like 2-hour drive is probably 3.5 or 4. That they were creepy. Daddy Jason has been messing with it. I think he just got the power to come on.
He flipped the switch. That's what he does. It'll turn off in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We think there's something wrong. It's called the
Vanner,
Vanner, I think.
Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Vanner.
that's what I think. Vanner.
Yeah, the Vanner.
So the downside of having an all-electric coach, which Prevost is our all-electric, is that we don't even have a gas cooktop. I mean, literally, it is all gas. It is
All electric.
I'm sorry, it's all electric.
The pocket doors are electric.
We have electric cooktop, so I can't even, in our old coach, we had a gas stove. So right now, I could be making us some food. We planned on having loaded baked potato soup for dinner or something warm and cozy, and we can't.
We have some cheese and crackers that was in the camper.
So yeah, we're kind of making do with cheese and crackers right now.
So this is some leftover, and we've got some cold chicken and some cold ribs. We don't have any bread, but we've got crackers and peanut butter and jelly. I mean, we're not going to starve. Obviously we can get in the car and go get something, but
My dad's talking with a specialist. We're trying to figure out who we call and what we do. But as of right now, we're just going to stay here and eat. And
we're going to have a snack because all we've had is breakfast today.
Yeah.
Which was at 10?
Yeah.
And now it's
I don't know what time it is. Is it 4?
Almost
know.
5.
It's after 4. So
4:45.
we're just doing what we can to not crash and work through it.